What if I told you that Porsche just stripped away everything you don't need to create the perfect 911 experience? The 2025 Carrera T isn't just another trim level, it's a philosophy. Starting at $136,000, this might be the smartest money you'll ever spend on a sports car. Why? Because Porsche made one brilliant decision that changes everything. They ditched the automatic transmission completely. That's right. The new Carrera T only comes with a 6-speed manual, and this is exactly why that matters. Picture this. You're carving through mountain roads with 388 horsepower from that twin-turbo flat-six singing behind you. But here's what separates the T from every other Carrera. It weighs just 3,316 pounds. That's lighter than a base model despite having more equipment. How did they pull that off? Porsche's engineers went full obsessive mode. They installed thinner glass, reduced sound deadening, and threw in carbon fiber seats as an option. But they didn't stop there. The T gets rear-wheel steering, adaptive dampers, and bigger brakes from the Carrera S. These aren't just options, they're standard equipment. And those wheels? We're talking 20-inch fronts and 21-inch rears wrapped in sticky rubber. The suspension sits 10 millimeters lower than a standard Carrera, plus you get torque vectoring that actively manages power between the rear wheels, making this thing dance through corners like it's reading your mind. The magic happens when all these pieces work together. That manual gearbox isn't just about nostalgia, it's about connection. When you're heel and toeing into a corner with those precise cables and bushings borrowed from the GT3, you understand why 70% of previous T owners chose the stick shift. But let's talk about what really matters, how it drives. The steering is telepathic, communicating every detail of the road surface directly to your hands. The chassis flows from corner to corner like liquid precision, and that sport exhaust system? It's pure automotive poetry, especially when you're pushing toward that 7,500 revolutions per minute red line. Here's something incredible. Porsche claims the T will hit 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds, but real-world testing shows it can do it in 3.9 seconds. That's supercar territory from what's technically the entry point into manual 911 ownership. This isn't about having the most horsepower or the fastest lap times. The Carrera T is about pure driving joy. While other sports cars pile on technology and complexity, Porsche stripped away the unnecessary to reveal the essential. They even went back to a 6-speed instead of the previous 7-speed manual, because sometimes simplicity trumps everything else. And let's be honest about the competition. At this price point, you could get a Corvette Z06 with way more power, but you'd miss out on that legendary Porsche precision. The Carrera T occupies this sweet spot where purists and performance enthusiasts converge. In a world of 700 horsepower supercars that terrify you for 3 seconds, the Carrera T gives you something better: endless satisfaction. Every gear change, every corner, every blip of the throttle reminds you why we fell in love with driving in the first place. The new Porsche 911 Carrera T proves that sometimes less really is more. It's not just the lightest 911, it might just be the most rewarding one to drive. If you're serious about pure driving experience, this is your 911. What do you think? Is the manual-only approach the right move? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more automotive deep dives. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.